we're running into people, I think you are too, that they've been thrown into this self-promotion thing, right? They're realizing that there's people, professionals alongside of them that are getting a little more either attention or visibility because they've been intentional about their self-promotion. And this is kind of an area that I know you work in as well. What do we see as maybe, these new content creators, a lot of them are doing it on their own, right? So they become their own content creator. What kind of tips can you give to a new content creator, to a new person that's just like, I have to do self-promotion in some way? Maybe one or two tips you'd say, hey, start with this, get good in this area. What would that be?
Well, first of all, I feel like we're in an amazing stage in our lives, right? Where maybe 15 years ago, not too long ago, you really had to be a professional writer to be a content creator, right? The way it was understood. And these professionals, they still have a place in this world, right? I mean, I'm not disqualifying their work by any means. What I mean is, everybody's a content creator today.
Right.
Once social media started, everybody's a content creator. Even if you put, I'm having my eggs and ham, with my family this morning, you're creating content, right? So it gets as simple as that, as complex as putting a class out there, right? I mean, that you are teaching. So I really encourage people to, first of all, understand their own pace. The world is very demanding when it comes to social media and content creation. We are expected to be putting content all the time, right? So you have this balance between, is this enough content? What is the quality of my content? At what speed do I put content, right? So it can be overwhelming. And I believe that if you are going to lose your mind and your sanity and your balance over that, then it's not worth it. Like, you need to find that balance and find that piece that works for you. And they say, well, I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to post X, Y, and Z and these days, and just kind of commit to that. And that's a good start, to just have like a schedule and not to go too far in that schedule. Like, just start slow, right? I mean, and then once you do that, then you start finding what feels good, because it's going to be that finding that tune, right? I mean, does this work? Do I like it? If this doesn't sing well, what your audience likes. And I feel like, so it's just really getting to know yourself. That would be the first step. And then the other one I'll suggest, to just be very observant and take a step back and take a look at the processes of your activities or your real life, depending what you're writing about, right? But I just feel like if you really think about what stands out when you watch a video or you read content, if you really notice, those are like tiny little ideas that are part of a bigger process. You know what I'm saying? It's like they create content based on a very tiny little idea that we all see, but we're just not aware that that little idea can actually give us a reason to create content. So if we are observant and we take a step back and we watch things happening around us, I feel like this gives us a lot of material to create content. So you don't have to be expert or a professional writing, it's just being genuine. And I would end this question with this. We are in a world that welcomes being authentic and genuine. So at this point, we don't have to be the perfect writer with a lot of technical skills. I mean, we appreciate that too, right? I mean, we're not disqualifying that. However, just being authentic and natural and speak from the heart. I would say that's probably the biggest advice. If you feel it and if you really are genuine in what you're trying to communicate, it will go a long way and people will pay attention to what you have to say.